Hello everybody, 808 State here from the Big Island of Hawaii. Today we'll be talking about our Parrot Anafi and its most current update 6.62. Is it worth it or is it total trash? Stay tuned. Welcome back everybody, 808 State here. Today we'll be talking about our small Parrot Anafi over here and its most recent Freeflight 6.62 update, what came with it. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when I pump out some more of these videos. Freeflight 6.62, Parrot Anafi finally has brought out FPV mode, I believe. Initially, Parrot Anafi came with film mode and the sport mode. The difference in between the two was that the film mode was super slow. You could more like make cinematic shots and do things like that, while the sport mode was just the faster version. So after the updates, Freeflight 6.62, they added on cinematic and they added on racing. Worth it? Most likely not. Why? Film mode is pretty much the mode that you want to go with this drone, because this is more like a cinematic drone. It does have the 4K and 100 Mbps, and you want to make sure that you don't crash this drone, because you just gonna waste $600 if you shoot it out of the sky with sport mode, cinematic mode, or racing mode. Really, Parrot? Really? So what they have added on in the 6.62 is that you can do banked turns and your drone camera gimbal will stand still. So why did I purchase this drone then? If I wanted a gimbal that stands still, I'd just buy a drone where I could put a GoPro 8 on top. It doesn't really make sense to me because, yeah, it gives you that whole first person view flight and all that thing, but it's still a cinematic drone. You want to take cinematic footage of this because you have a 4K camera. It doesn't really make sense to go fast with this drone because, trust me, I tried it. I have about 180 flights into this thing, and the 180 flights is the battery is already sort of dying. How may I say it? If you don't use this drone after 180 full charges and you just leave it in your bag attached to the drone, you come back the next day and you want to fly it, your battery level will be down to like 86%, I believe. So you always have to charge it right before you leave or wherever you go, or just don't attach the battery to the drone, which I tried as well, and it's still losing its charge. So it's all about the usage thing. So, but back to the software update, 6.62 is not really a great update. It's not really a great thing to have FPV, because all you're gonna do is spend more money on goggles and then you strap the cell phone to your freaking face just to look at it, and it's not really that nice either. Plus you have a slight delay. So if you want to be just like that mustache curler kind of guy and fly FPV drones and stuff, those drones cost you about 250 to 300 bucks to build them yourself. There's a load of tutorials online to build those drones. So please don't use your Parrot Anafi just as these guys, because that's not what that thing is made for. It is made for cinematic shots. It is made for simply just pulling the slider in the preset for inclination, make it stronger, make it less strong, and just make sure that the drone goes its way, because I've tried everything. I've tried to tilt and gimbal. Yeah, that's the thing about it. FPV, the difference between FPV and Parrot Anafi is that when you fly this drone, and FPV is, check this out. This is what FPV is all about. This is what FPV does. FPV does these things where the drone, you can fly around. You see how he does it, right? Now, this, friends, is the Parrot Anafi. It's a cinematic drone. The difference between this Parrot Anafi and the cinematic drone is that when you fly this drone and you want to go up and down, she will just simply drop down like this and go up like this, and sometimes she won't even do it at the same time as you try to go forward. So because the gimbal is going to be balancing your camera anyways, you will not feel these movements unless you determine inside the preset or inside the options, and which, don't get me wrong, are on all 4 presets. You can change it to that whole banking thing. So now you will not be able to flip this drone around and make somersaults with it and front flips and back flips and touch it with stuff, because it's not made for that. These ones are props that are just dual props. I believe these other guys, they get like triple props, whatever. Look into FPV. Please do me the favor and don't shred your $590 or $600 drone, cinematic 4K drone, because you could do the same thing by picking up an FPV drone and just simply mount a Hero GoPro 8 on top. So please don't, okay? That's pretty much it. I will be coming back with another video that I'm working on at this point. The essentials for the Parrot Anafi, which will be my last video about the Parrot Anafi. It's about time because I think I made like 4. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Here's some footage on what I shot so far with the Parrot Anafi. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button if you want to see more of me. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think about the update 662. I hope to see you again. Aloha, take it easy. Bye.